Hello grade 1s and 2s, welcome to this mammals lesson. We're going to go over all the cool things we've been learning about mammals, and then we're going to learn something new about a different kind. Okay, so let's get started. We learned that mammals live on land. They have 4 legs and ears that stick out, like this lovely elephant over here. We also learned that all mammals have lungs to breathe air. Mammals are warm-blooded. That means they can regulate their own body temperature. They don't have to lie in the sun to get warm. They are warm-blooded. And mammals are covered with fur, at least at some point in their lives, like Pandemonium over here. Oh, we're missing Pandemonium for this lesson. Okay, mammals give birth to live young, not in eggs, and they feed their young milk. We also learned that you get different kinds of mammals. Some that are herbivores, that means they eat only plants. Or omnivores, what does that mean? They eat plants and meat. Or carnivores, and they eat only meat, like this hungry lion over here. Last week we talked all about lovely, beautiful elephants. We discussed these 3 types: the African bush elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. And then we went on to discuss all the different parts of the elephant. Their gorgeous ears, their trunk, their tusks, their legs, and all those lovely things. And then you built a puzzle at home or you drew a beautiful picture. Okay, well today we are going to be learning about a different kind of mammal called primates. Basically, it's monkeys, but it's a little more broad than just monkeys. You get different types of primates, and we're going to learn something interesting about them. Okay, so the first thing, I've asked you to prepare some things for this lesson, to come and watch it ready with a glove, a piece of paper, a pen, and some sticky tape. I hope you have those things with you. If you don't, then pause the video and run and go and get them. And if you don't have a glove, you could always bring a sock. Okay. Right, the first interesting characteristic of a primate is their hands. Now I want you to take the glove that you've prepared and I want you to put your fingers in it, but not your thumb. Okay, so that's 4 fingers, but not your thumb. So I'm taking my thumb out and tucking it away. It's over here and there's nothing in there. Okay, you can even tuck that away to show you there's nothing in there. Now I want you to take these 4 fingers, pick up your pencil, and I want you to write your name. Don't use your thumb. Pretend it's not there. Okay, can you do it? Pick up your pencil. Try and write your name. Teacher Di. It's very tricky without your thumb, hey? Hey, well that's the first thing about primates, is they all have opposable thumbs like us. And that helps for picking things up, grasping, climbing, and catching. Now, if you think of an elephant, do you think he can write his name with his foot? No, he doesn't have an opposable thumb. That's what we call this. Okay, so that's a special quality of a primate. The next thing we're going to talk about is nails. Now, I want you to take your sticky tape and stick a piece down on the table. Can you do that? Tear a piece off, stick it down and squash it nice and flat on the table in front of you. Now I want you to try and pull it off, but you're not allowed to use your fingernails. Okay, try. Can you do it? Pull it off without using your fingernails? It's nearly impossible, hey? Well, that's the other thing about primates, is that we have flat nails rather than claws. Okay, so not claws that extend past our fingers. We have flat nails on top of our fingers. And this helps us to pick up small things and other fine motor tasks, which just means little jobs. Okay, so that's a really special quality that primates have. You can see in the picture, there's some monkeys playing around. They've got flat nails. Eyes is another special thing. Can you touch your face? Look at my face. Where are my eyes? Are they in front? Hey! If you look at the picture on your screen of the cow or the squirrel, they're kind of more on the sides. But we've got front eyes, and that's quite special of a primate. Primates have eyes on the front of their faces to help them with their depth perception. That means if you can see how far and deep something is. And you need that when you want to swing or leap from a tree to tree. For a monkey, he needs to be able to see how far away the tree is or how close. So that's really useful to have eyes on the front of their heads. Another cool thing about primates is they have really big brains, much bigger than other mammals, and that means they are quite smart. Monkeys are especially intelligent. They've got slightly bigger brains than other mammals. Now, can you see something different between these primates over here and this primate over here, this gorilla? These ones have tails. A gorilla is a primate that doesn't have a tail. So tails are something that most primates have, but not all. And if you do have a tail for a monkey, it can help them with balancing, with climbing, swinging, and even holding on. That's what they use their tails for. Now, as we've been talking, you might have noticed there are quite a few qualities that are the same as us. So the question is, are we primates? Actually, scientists do classify us as mammals and primates. That's interesting. Hey, we have many of the same qualities. But there's something very important to notice, and that is in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 to 27. I'm going to read it to you now, and I want you to notice something. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. Do you see that? God made us humans very different to other mammals and primates and any other animal. We're the only one of God's creatures that he said he made us in his image. He made us in God's likeness. That means we share many of the same qualities as God. We can love. We can be kind. We can be in relationship with God and with each other. That is being made in God's likeness. And that is very, very special. And that sets us apart entirely from any other kind of primate. Okay, and one other important thing to notice is that God said he gave us dominion over. That means we're in charge. We're in charge of the other animals. And being in charge is awesome. It's also a big responsibility. That means we need to take care of the other animals. We need to take care of primates and mammals and dogs and cats and fish. That's our job. God wanted the man and woman, Adam and Eve. He said, fill the earth and subdue it. Take dominion over it. And that is what makes us very different from primates. So we are primates and mammals in the same scientific category. We share some of the same qualities. But we are also completely different because we're the only creature made in God's image. And that is so special. And that means that you are very special.